You're sitting down with Gabriel and the Apocalypse, and this is a GTM exclusive.
We are on the Condolences Across America tour, spreading regret across the country.
We've been on tour for a couple weeks now for Condolences Across America with Wednesday 13. It's been pretty fucking awesome. I'm your paper doll, razor blade carousel.
We had toured with Wednesday in the past, so it's awesome to be on the road with them again. Once Human, we hit it off with them right off the bat.
We started off in Salt Lake City, made our way back to Colorado, and hit New Mexico, Arizona, Vegas, California.
It's gonna be hot out there in Nevada. Down around in the desert, got a handful of Texas dates.
We've really covered a lot of ground, more than we ever have on a tour.
This is Black Betty. She's our beauty. She gets us to and from home. This is the first tour with the new black bus. We've got 8 sweet bunks in the back, which has all been really accommodating for the 8 of us. So a nice change from our hoopty-ass van. We were all rolling with farting on each other for a while there.
We are at the Whiskey A Go-Go in Hollywood, California. We've been looking forward to this show. To see us up there on there, it's like, feels good. It's gonna be a good day.
It's a casualty, catastrophe, to me, sadistic havoc, devastation. Break it down to the core in this world of blood and war.
Usually have a girl in the front be like, hey, if you notice the camel toe, let me know and I can like adjust it. Hopefully it doesn't pop out.
The Whiskey Go-Go, I mean, that's such a legendary place. You know, the Doors play there, Motley Crue, and the list goes on, and that was definitely something on the bucket list for us.
It was awesome to be able to play there, you know, the place where Jim Morrison and the Doors got their start and so many other big name artists.
It was sweet. We all were looking forward to getting there, and it was pretty cool playing in a venue that so many people have played at and have looked up to.
Yo, what's up?
AC's not fucking working.
Yeah, we're like melting out here because our AC's not working.
Heat waves.
That's wonderful.
It's been pretty hot. Once we got to Vegas, it was about 118 degrees before the heat index and all that. And our air conditioning blew out that day.
It's been insane. Our AC went out like day 2. We had mirrors and mannequin hot glued to our bus on the inside, and it got so hot it melted off the glue.
It'd be a good one in case something fucking blows up.
There were people texting from Minnesota like, hey, it's so hot here. Like, you don't even, it's so warm, it's so hot. Take a fucking number, okay? It's 120 during the day, and it's 110 at night. It's like sleeping outside in a plywood box with no air.
I jinxed it because when we were in Albuquerque and it was hot as fuck, I said, well, it's a good thing we got AC in the bus. The next day it stopped working, so I fucked it up.
The heat has definitely kind of gotten to us a little bit. It makes it more difficult. You get kind of bitchy, you're trying to sleep and you're just sweating, you can't get comfortable.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she
She'll be coming around.
I'm gonna die.
When she comes, she'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Family sing along.
So what do you want to do next, Lindy?
Texas was awesome. I think I had the most fun in Texas out of any of the dates so far.
I feel like we could even just do a tour in Texas because, I mean, we played Houston and San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and everywhere in Texas just ate us up. They loved it.
Texas is amazing. I love Texas. We ate out of multiple taco trucks. I love Mexican food, so that was like the highlight of the tour for me.
It seems like the scene is pretty thriving there and people like to go out.
I don't know what it is about the crowds there, but people show out for the shows, they hang around, they stand next to the stage, they show up in makeup and regalia. The horror punk scene down here just seems to have a lot more energy. I love showing up to venues and like seeing people that are just there to see the show wearing more crazy shit than I'm gonna be wearing on stage.
Just played the legendary Trees in Dallas, Texas. It's legendary because if you know me, I'm a huge fan of Nirvana. It's like my favorite band in the world. When Nirvana played here back in the day, Kurt Cobain dove into the crowd and the security guard was pushing him into the crowd and Kurt Cobain started hitting him on the head with the guitar. He gets back on stage, the security guard starts beating the shit out of Kurt, and the whole band stops and just fucking tackles the security guard. So that's the legendary moment here. We did ask the security guard if we can reenact it, but I don't think he thought we were serious. After he saw us play, I think he understood the seriousness, but maybe next time.
Lindy was describing this as a carnival, and the other day she was sitting up here being like, okay, if we were a carnival, you know, Figgles would be the carny.
Yeah, Zach is the juggler, and I'm kind of like the ringmaster. Joey's definitely the clown. Jake, he sells popcorn or he cleans up everyone's shit. You put that together and we are an insane circus, sex on wheels, bisexual orgy, however the fuck Figgle says. He says it the best, but it's definitely pretty accurate.
I missed this fucking opportunity. So we were in Vegas and we're heading out and hear everyone screaming outside, everyone freaking out. I'm like, what just happened? And Figgle said, dude, this guy just paid this big burly security guard $200 to fondle my cock.
It's gonna be $200. You can't just hold it.
You gotta
get it. You gotta take it in your hand like you lay it across your hand like this. You gotta cradle it, okay? Get a little bit of this going on.
You ever watch Steve Harris play the bass?
Yeah.
Beam, bada beam, bada beam, bada beam, bada beam. It's kind of like that.
Wow. Did you get hard?
No, I mean.
Joey was like, hey, I have this friend in Austin. We can stay at his house after the show. And we had 2 days off. And we're like, cool, man, that's great. Well, he should have warned us where we were staying was like a mansion. So we pull up and we're like, what? Are you serious, dude?
It was a blast. We showed up early in the morning and got drunk, and I fell asleep in a towel by the pool and woke up to a sunburned ankle and some hip hop beats. I made myself more sore doing stupid jumps into that pool than I do at shows. I'm a weenie.
Got to hang out for a couple of days and get some relaxation and heal up for a bit. That was right after the one show in Austin where Figgles had jumped off the drum riser and landed right on top of me, and I crashed down onto my knees, and it actually still kind of hurts.
How'd you get that?
I decided to fuck with Travis, and then he fell on my head in a parking lot.
Yeah, you see my bruise on my head? It's bruise right here. This is a nice bruise.
We hurt ourselves from time to time on stage pretty good, you know, spitting out teeth and black eyes and such. But I've never hurt Jake like we did in Austin. I was probably a good 5 feet in the air when I jumped as high as I could and happened to land on top of Jake like I fell out of the heavens.
He pretty much knocked me out and I was laying flat on my face for like a minute.
Thought he was dead for a minute.
It was nice being able to get rested up in the pool and stuff for a couple of days after that.
Here I go, motherfuckers! Give me the apocalypse, the circus is in town!
Trying to get the chunks out of here. They're like little bits and pieces of things that I haven't seen before. The other one still got blood on it.
My favorite song to perform live, probably March of the Dolls, because I get to use my electronic drums more in that song than any other song.
March of the Dolls is one of my favorite songs to perform live just because of the energy level. It's the first track on the Ghost Parade, and you kind of get the crowd into it. Favorite thing about performing, I just think to get my energy and aggression out. That's like my outlet. It's basically like therapy for me, you know? I feel after we play, it's like I feel so much better and at peace.
It's very therapeutic for me. I love the cardio. Jake made a comment to me today that I'm like covered in KY jelly by the time I'm done playing just because I sweat so much. But it's a lot for me. I love doing it for other people. I love when other people enjoy it, but at the end of the day, I feel like I do it for myself.
If you know Travis, you know that he is a huge, huge fanboy for Wednesday 13. And he talks about him a lot, and we had to make a rule that if he says Wednesday 13, he has to do 20 push-ups.
Which is pretty damn unfair considering that that's who we're on tour with. So that's kind of a bullshit rule, but whatever.
He wants to suck Wednesday's dick.
No, I don't. Shut the fuck up.
Everybody in both bands are super awesome.
They're such fun people. I love hanging out with them. We've gotten a chance to be with Wednesday before, and they're funny. They've all got unique personalities, and they're all down to earth and are happy to come chat with you and just really easy to kick the shit with. Once Human, we made friends with very quickly.
I said, you want a pot brownie? And I said, what?
Once Human, man, they're a bunch of really funny people, and at first I didn't know if they liked us or not, or if we were like too much for them, because we can be crazy, but they loved it. And then I started to see the crazy come out of them. And I really hope that we can tour together in the future because we definitely all really clicked.
Besides the playing, just interacting with people afterwards. A lot of people don't really expect to see what they're about to see, and just watching how people react to it after the show and the conversations we have after the show, it's always fun.
Feedback has been awesome. I mean, everywhere we go, people come and talk to us and tell us how they enjoy the energy from the stage show, and that they just like watching us go crazy on stage.
This is the first time we've done meet and greets, and I think people, they like to hang out with us just because we are kind of out there, and you know, we have no filter, and people just kind of like to be a part of the party and have fun. And it's been really great to just meet everyone in different states, and people that, like, states we've never played before, people getting meet and greets. It's pretty cool. That's like the best part. I like meeting the fans and like just hearing what they have to say and how, you know, how they see us, how they perceive us, and what our music has done for them.
I think just being able to like present our music to new people. We spent so much time working on creating this thing and recording an album and getting your name out there. So it's cool to just like show people what's up. I get the vibe that people think we're crazy sometimes, but you know, that's part of the package. That's part of who we are.
This band is insane. Everybody's personalities are so strong. It's really never a dull moment. There's always something interesting happening.
I love touring with this band because everyone has some oddly placed boundaries and a lot goes. I love that we bump into each other. I love that we beat each other up. I love that we kick each other around. I love that it's aggressive and sexual and freaky and odd. I always wanted to be in a band like that.
I don't think anybody else could handle me. From the interactions we get with other bands and how we kind of take other bands off guard and intimidating at times just because we're a clusterfuck of disaster. But we're all very unique and personable, and that's what makes us who we are. And I think that if I were to tour with another group, it wouldn't work. This is the group that we are. This is the fucking apocalypse.
We just had this closeness and this magic between all of us that, you know, when we take the stage, everything clicks. And I think it's really hard to find. You can't force chemistry. You can't force that. And it just comes really naturally for us. We're just like a gang wherever we go. I said too, I'm like, how the fuck do we all find each other? Because we're all kind of out there personalities. And I think Joey said it the best. He's like, you know, usually in a group of friends, you got that one person that's the oddball or the crazy one. He's like, we are all that person. And that's why it's so crazy, and that's why it works, and that's why it gets insane. But at the same time, it's really special that we all found each other and we can, you know, create this project together.